How the heck are you guys? I am Fastidious. Welcome back to the channel, and thank you to Dragonheir Silent Gods for sponsoring today's video. And boy, am I glad that they did, because as you can see behind me, I have something insanely cool to discuss with you today. This event literally launched this morning, September 28th, and it is insane. For the rest of the video, I'm actually going to have myself a lot smaller like this and a little further up on your screen because I just have so much here to show you. So we have the Shattered Sorrow event, and it went live this morning. It is running through October 21st, and the amount of freebies you get from this is crazy. And on top of that, the pinnacle of the whole thing is you can get this guy right next to me, Naro, 100% for free. You might recognize him by his looks, right? He's got these rings, he's got his staff, he's got the hair. You kind of see it, right? This is Naro. The famous legend from Chinese mythology is arriving in Dragonheir, or should I say has officially arrived already in Dragonheir as of this morning. We've got Naro here in the form of Naro, and you can get Naro, no joke, 100% for free. So if you want to start playing Dragonheir Silent Gods, which by the way, if you're in America on the App Store and maybe the Google Play Store, it will come up as Dragonstride Legacy Reborn. Remember that. If you want to start playing, once you combine this event, which went live today, with all the other crazy stuff going on in the game and the amount of freebies available to you, it's for sure the best time. It is the best time to get into Dragonheir. So if you want to download the game, use my link in the description and the top pinned comment. Let's get after it.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
So there is just a ton packed into this one. With the arrival of Naro, we are getting a brand new story quest, very fun trial stages that are challenging, but anyone can do them, even new players, a special event shop, which I'm going to break down for you, and of course, the man himself, Naro. He is a fire tank. He can deal a little damage, but really he is just the facilitator and debuffer to end all facilitators and debuffers. The amount of crowd control and debuffing he brings, with even healing for your team, there's so much packed into this kit. Like, he is a limited guy, right? So that's why he's so strong. He's like stronger than your average legendary, but he's a 100% for free limited guy. I think they forgot that free heroes are supposed to be worse in a lot of other games, because this guy's insane. He is my top priority to get right now in the game, and lucky for me and lucky for you guys, that's not going to be that hard to do. Getting him is pretty freaking fun and also very straightforward and 100% doable free to play. And I am 100% dirty free to play here in Dragonheir Silent Gods. Basically, to get him, just make sure you're logging in every day. It also comes with these crazy 7-day login rewards. So once you log in and the event starts for you, you're going to have this countdown, which is longer than 7 days. And then you've got 7 days to tackle the events and also claim all of these premium summons. So for your first 6 days, it is 1 gold summon, 1 Heliolite dice summon a day, and then on day 7, you get 3. So a little bit of math, that is 9 total. 9 premium summons just for logging in, and on top of that, by doing that and participating in the event, you're going to take many steps towards eventually getting your free Naro. You can actually get Naro in 3 different ways. They are pretty cool about that. They give you all these different avenues. So let's go through them now, starting with the easiest, and that is going to be through the challenges. You can see here where it says Splendor Mysteria, get limited hero. If we click, you'll see every day you unlock a new challenge. We'll go through this later, but these are fun, challenging, but not too challenging tower defense maps. And when you clear them, you are going to get these rewards from every one of these petals and new challenges you clear. And then you can see there's a grand prize at the end. You just get a copy of Naro by completing all 6 challenges. These challenges, you might be worried if you're a new player and think they're going to be too difficult. Do not fear. In the challenge, you will automatically have all your hero levels brought up to 100. So even if you have to think a little bit to solve the problem of each tower defense map, it is really doable for even brand new players. That is going to be the easiest way. The next way is going to be purchasing Naro through the redemption shop. We'll talk more about the Jade Lotus shop in a bit, but you can see here right off the bat, we've got Naro right behind me. And for 240 240 of these Lotus Seals, you can get another copy. So for sure, go get the copy from the challenges. It's straightforward. There's no reason not to do it, but I'll talk about it in 1 second. Getting a dupe could be very, very cool. And for just 240 petals, you can make that happen. If we go back to the challenge for 1 second, yes, the grand prize once you've cleared all 6 petals is going to be a copy of Naro, but every petal completion is going to give you 20 of these Lotus Seals. So just from the challenges, you are going to get 120 seals. You'll be halfway to getting another copy from the Jade Lotus shop. The other 120 are going to come from the story quest down here. If you do want to summon for him, you absolutely can. Maybe you want to pick up a dupe so you can get him inspired. That's what you do with your first dupe in this game, and you'll see he's going to then be able to ignore the target's resistance when he inflicts debuffs or control effects upon them. Then you don't have to build accuracy on him. That's crazy. Also, by the way, I'm going a little off script here, but look how freaking cool he looks. Man, this is, in Watcher of Realms, we have Neza, and Neza is awesome, but that is the baby Neza. That is like the twink Neza. This is the fully grown Neza. No one is accidentally thinking this guy is a little girl. He looks insanely cool. But remember, if you don't want to do any summons, you can also get the dupe over here in the Jade Lotus shop, since you're getting your base copy for sure through the challenges. So let's actually start with the story quest. This event is going to come with its own storyline. I've already done a chunk of it. I've reached the point where you meet Naro for the first time. I'm actually going to hop in and show you guys that in 1 second. But personally, I didn't want to push any further because I didn't want to spoil it for myself before I filmed the video, and I didn't want to spoil it for you guys either. But this is a really immersive way that Dragonheir introduces a lot of characters, and with Naro, it's especially cool. So yeah, I'll let you guys experience it for yourself, but it's really, really neat. I'll show you what it actually looks like. There's this whole special part of the map, and at least the expository section builds up with this, right? You're going to reach this lighthouse over here, this elven lighthouse. I can already teleport because I've already unlocked it. We go over here, go to the lighthouse, and I'm actually going to hop in a boat, and I'm going to travel all around, and I'm going to go find Naro. I had to unlock this special compass along the way as well. There's a lot of good lore, and I know from having already done it with the compass, his special island is over here. Sorry for those mini, baby, tiny spoilers, but very quickly, you'll be on this island, and there's the man himself. There is Naro. And how crazy is that? We got to do a dex roll, very D&D inspired, to communicate. I get absolutely wiped rolling a 1, but Naro's talking to us, and that's pretty cool. So a little bit of story there. I don't want to spoil any more, so let's actually leave. But basically, by doing the story, you're then going to unlock the rest of the things you need to do. Combine that with these challenges, which is a perfect transition, if I do say so myself, into showing you the challenges. And you've got everything you need to get all the Lotus Seals. If we hop into this challenge, it might be something you're pretty familiar with if you're a big fan of this specific channel and my other content for Watcher of Realms. We actually have a tower defense mode that is making its debut as part of this event, at least in this style. You can take your units, find the right ways to deploy them, and hopefully find a way to stop them all from coming. I haven't tried it yet, but it should be pretty cool, and you're going to earn a lot of good stuff along the way, as I talked about. You're going to get those Lotus Seals, and you're going to get your steps towards Naro. This mode is going to get harder as you go through it, but like I said, you'll be able to tackle it, and it's going to be a very fun challenge and a nice introduction to a lot of this stuff, and you get to do something kind of familiar, destroy tower defense content. So now let's talk about the Lotus Seals, the special redeem currency that's part of this event, the Jade Lotus shop where you can use them, and all the other good things you can purchase here. With the Jade Lotus Seals, you also can get a ton of stuff from this crazy exclusive event shop. So there are all those free-to-play ways to earn them. You also, because you're getting all these free summons, you can earn them by summoning. This is a cool thing that Dragonheir does. You can see the limited banner for Naro is live right now. And with this banner, when you're summoning, if we go to the potential drops, you'll see you can get lucky and have Naro drop himself. We have all these good epics, and the epics in this game are insanely good. Many of them are completely and utterly endgame. And then you have the opportunity for these Lotus Seals to drop, right? And as you get more and more, this is another way you could earn the initial ones you want for Naro if you want to get him as fast as possible. Or if you get Naro from a lucky summon, or you do the 240 through the story quests and the challenges, then you're going to have extra, and you're actually going to be pretty excited that you have extra because you can go spend them in the exclusive shop. So this Jade Lotus shop over here, yes, you get your initial copy of Naro. You can also get his exclusive artifact, which is crazy. When he has it equipped, and he deals any kind of damage, he will refresh the duration on the Empyrean treads. And you don't know what that is yet, but it is a wild crowd control effect with other debuffing. I'll show you that in one moment when we break down the kit. Also, for each enemy hit by the battle skill movement, in this game, battle skill is like your second skill, the hero is going to receive 5% max HP healing. He's a tank, so this kind of makes him unkillable in certain content. And you can trigger this 3 times per attack, per spell casting, right? Very, very, very strong. So between this shop and what you can get here as you get Lotuses, between all the rewards you get from the trials. By the way, from the trials, you're also getting premium currency, the Zvirmaro over here. Like between those goodies, the shop goodies, the stuff you're going to get from the story quests, this is a really good event for new players, obviously, but also an awesome event for seasoned players starting their season 2 and wanting to keep their momentum going. It's a really, really generous event. But of course, the big prize. The big boy prize is going to be Naro. So let's break him down very quickly right now. I know not everyone's super familiar with the game, so I won't get into every inch of nitty gritty, but I will very quickly take you through all his kit, right? Let's go through who he is and the skills. So he is a fire affinity tank. He is unbelievable with the crowd control, phenomenal with the debuffs, and even deals a little bit of damage. If we look here, he is part of, for this season, season 2, the incineration affinity pairing. So that is comprised of fire and necrosis heroes. They change these pairings every season. So if you're starting fresh on season 1, you're going to have a different pairing. But for now, it's incineration. It's very key to know that he is fire. And then here you'll see he has the designation of being a support unit. And in this game, you don't just have affinity bonuses that you gain by deploying a certain number of heroes from the same affinity. You also get that with class or type groupings. So if there are 2 support units in your team comp at the start of the battle, all allies are going to gain a 30-second shield worth 10% of their max HP. If you've got 3 supports, it goes up to 15%. Very cool. Let's go to the passive. If you've ever seen a single one of my Dragonheir videos, you know I like to say, I always love an all battles aura. You know, in a lot of these games where there's leader aura and stuff like that, it can be really specific, and that is Dragonheir's no exception. However, in the same kind of games, and Dragonheir once again is no exception, we have certain kinds of heroes that are all battles heroes. So whatever their aura is, it applies in any battle situation, and that is Naro. Allies have their max HP increased by 30% in all battles, all situations. That is amazing. Then we've got his passive over here, Aether Slade. Whenever the hero inflicts a debuff on an enemy, he also will inflict Empyrean treads on the target for 5 seconds. That's the thing we mentioned before that synergizes so wildly with his exclusive artifact. What does it actually do? Well, the target will be unable to move for those 5 seconds. This is some hard, unique crowd control. Additionally, when they take damage for the first time, they'll take additional fire damage, and they will have a 100% chance of being inflicted with 10% damage penalty. So they're going to deal 10% less damage. So already right out of the gate, so much going on here. His signature thing, anytime he places any debuff, we get some hard crowd control. We're going to reduce the damage they are able to do, and we get a little extra burst fire damage every time they're hit for the first time after that. Let's go now to that battle skill we discussed, and you can see here he's going to slide forward, deal some nice fire damage to anyone in his path, and then at max skill ups, he has a 100% chance of inflicting healing prohibition. So this is just a heal block. This is a heal reduction. Fully 100%. Any received healing for the next 5 seconds when a target is inflicted with this will be nullified. It is insanely powerful. It is very good. And then finally, we have got his ultimate, and this is where it all comes together. If you didn't think that was enough debuffing already, with the damage penalty and the healing prohibition, he comes in with a giant AoE decrease attack. It's going to be hitting everyone in this range, which is, if you can't tell, the entire battlefield. It's 100% chance at max skill ups to inflict a 50% attack penalty on all of those targets, and that will last for 10 seconds. And that is crazy because he can kind of spam this move. Finally, he's got another support capability. He also, when he casts his ultimate, will heal all allies anywhere on the battlefield by 25% of their max HP. It is a wild kit. He is very OP, and you're going to get him 100% for free. That is it's just a pretty awesome thing. So basically, to conclude, should you download Dragonheir? I think so. But if you're planning to download Dragonheir, should you do it right now, like this second? Absolutely. because you don't want to miss out on this. They're handing this guy to us for free. If we just play daily, but even casually, you're going to be rewarded with him. And that's just too cool. And if you're really diligent and you really fall in love with the game and you're on top of everything, you can start buying out this shop. Like, imagine now that you know his kit, picking up this Lotus Grace exclusive artifact. It's phenomenal stuff. So one final thank you to Dragonheir Silent Gods for sponsoring this video. And I want to remind you again, if you're not yet playing, use my link in the description in the top pinned comment. It is a great way to help the channel. And it's a great way for you to hop right into this game and have a really good time. If you have any other questions, let me know below. Aside from that, thank you for watching. I've been Fastidious. Share with your mother, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.